Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cities Skylines City Fix Traffic Fix video. We are back in the city of Springwood, which is the city that Lupation uploaded to the Steam Workshop that I've worked on. There's a part 1, a part 2. You can see it on YouTube, along with a playlist for all the other City Fix, Traffic Fix videos. And so this is not really a part 3. This is more of an epilogue or a postscript. The city is fixed with the finances and the traffic flow, etc. But one of the things that I didn't do is get the population back to what it was from the original save game, which was 103,000. So for this video, I'm just going to let it run, let the city run, and get the population back to that 100,000 and make note of the traffic flow. So let me hit play, and we'll go fast forward. As always, there's no despawning, of course. I haven't changed anything. I'm starting up right where part 2 finished. Right, traffic flow. Oh, is 83. It's bounced back up to 84, which is great. And the city had a death wave. Actually, I think it had 2. And so you can see the population exploding now pretty rapidly, which is great. And so the traffic flow should still be above 80% as the population gets back to normal. But I want to see that. I want to verify that. And if for some reason it drops below 80%, I do want to do a little bit of fine-tuning. And I think that'll be a nice epilogue or nice addition to part 1 and part 2. So thanks for being here, and hopefully this will give you tips, be a good guide, be a good tutorial for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the City Skylines gameplay. So we're clocking up to 82,000. Wow, you see that traffic flow was up to 85% right there. And I'm curious to see if I'm going to have to do any build out for the population, because there has been some new residential zoning already built. So I would suspect that I shouldn't have to, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously it's always fun to look at traffic, so let's just kind of hop around and see if we notice anything. You know, notice any problems. You know, this is a pretty big size city for City Skylines. It's always hard to do a city fix with this much traffic or this much population. I mean, that all looks like it's good. What's going on right here? Let's make this a right turn only lane. Make this a left turn only lane. Cool thing with city fixes is, you know, you can constantly fiddle with them. You can constantly work on them. Left turn only lane. It's always good to have dedicated turning lanes, depending on what's happening in that intersection. $85,000. This is busy because of people, a lot of people crossing over to get to the subway. Noticed that before. Boy, it's intense. I think it'll help if I make this 6 lane. And we can have the Yeah, we can try that and see if that is effective. $87,000. Oh, look at that profitability. Amazing. So you can see some traffic building up right here, right? You can see that. There are a lot of cars coming across, coming through, coming down. They use this. So you do see that. We'll just let it keep on going, and if this gets worse, then, you know, we may have to do something about it. Still at 82%, so we're still above 80. So let me let it run, and I'll be back. Okay, the city's still growing. It's around 91,600, which is great. Traffic is at 83%, so still doing really well. And then there's a lot of pressure right here, so I'm going to alleviate that a little bit. And I'm going to hook up to the frontage road, just another road right here. So let's just do this. And I think right there is good. There we go. That should help out a little bit there. And then there's a little bit of traffic that's coming off of here. And so I want to create another connection right here for them to get off on. Help them out right there. They've got a way to get in here, so I think that's fine. Let's hit play. Let's see if anybody uses this. Nah. It's not really needed. That was worth a shot. One car. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. That'll alleviate some pressure on this oval about and this intersection, which will have an impact here. And that's kind of, it builds up fast and then it kind of decreases. So yeah, a lot of people are using this. So that's good. That will help out. We're at 92,000. Let's just let it keep on going. The demand for residential is still low. Medium. I also updated this and made this a right turn only lane. That's flowing pretty nice. It's fine. Alright. I will be back. I'm going to let it run for a while. Alright, so I noticed a few other things that I wanted to put on screen. We're doing fine. We're at 95,000. 84%. Oh my god. I updated this from 2 to 6 lane to help with the traffic flow. Is getting a little bit backed up, so that's good. This is getting a little bit backed up, so I'm going to upgrade this also. There. And then I noticed something I never did. Over here where the industry is on the west side, or the industry part that's on the west side, I forgot to close off and create on-ramps and off-ramps for this highway intersection. So I'm going to do that right now. And so people that were coming down here, they would have to come over here and take this off-ramp to get in. And so this is going to alleviate the burden here and shift a little bit of it up here. So we will diffuse the traffic. And then The only way for people to get onto this highway and go north is they would have had to come through here and then take this on-ramp, and so this will alleviate some of the burden there. 96,000, city's growing fine, good population growth. This place seems to always be busy. That may just be a function of the traffic in that area. I've noticed this area kind of, I don't want to say getting blocked up a lot, but it's pretty hectic, so we're going to go to 6 lanes here. There's 6 there, so I'll just make it 6 lane the entire time. Make it 6 right there. And make it 6 up to there. And I think some of it was being clogged up a little bit by people walking. I'll only make further updates if it's really necessary. But it seems to be fine. Remember, this area had nothing, and I put in commercial to help it out. Still no demand for residential. You see that? That's amazing. And a lot of industry and commercial demand. Importing 2,600, that's fine. That's not a big deal. And this is a place for more industry to happen. There is a little bit of fear that I have, you know, filling that out kind of makes you wonder the impact it's going to have on the traffic in this area. It would be nice for there to be another intersection to drop down right here. I think that's good. Let me let it run. I'll be back. Alright, I noticed 2 opportunities. First of all, the industry demand is pretty significant. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this area out. And we'll do this. If it gets, if the traffic gets too much, then obviously I'll make an adjustment, but hopefully this will not cause a problem. I mean, it'll be a little bit of an experiment. We'll find out. What the? That's so weird. There. It's kind of weird that it built it up like that. Okay. And let's put in some industry. Good. There we go. So I'll fill that out a little bit. Let's take a look at how the electricity is going to be. It's going to be busted, so we'll move this over there. And the other thing that I noticed, you always want to think about people walking. So they can't walk across the stack interchange. They will walk here, for sure. And I showed that before. So it'll be good for there to actually be another highway intersection right here with the integrated paths, and it'll let people walk. And I think that will make a difference. Not significant, but it will make some of a difference. And there will be, I would think, anybody walking here? There's no residences in this area, so they won't. But I did see some people walking here. Very few, because there's a small section of residences. But I noticed that they can't go from left to right. There needs to be a path right here. So I am going to go ahead and create that. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the intersection right here, and so I will be back. All right, I put in the intersection. I'm just going to finish it up, and so I want to show that. Make that go the other way. So that looks good. I had to move the this university up a little bit. I guess I can move it back down now. And I think these were all residences, so I'll fill that back up with what it was before. Except right there, next to the subway. And let's take care of the frontage road. I wonder if I can bring it straight? I don't know. It looks like it's a close shot. I don't know. Oh my god, it's so close, right? There we go. Close enough. There we go. Frontage roads are really helpful. So I think that is quite good. We need an off-ramp here. This looks pretty good. And then an on-ramp. That's good. And then another off-ramp here. And on-ramp. I think that's good. And so people will be able to walk this. So that will help. And then, you know, I put these bridges in to help as well. Are people even walking that? Oh my god, yeah, look at that. It's one of the reasons why there's less traffic. People walking this too? Yeah, because they live east of the river and they work west of the river. Okay, let's hit play. And we've got electrical power issues, so let me fix that up really quick. Multiple spots. Okay, let's hit play. See, there's a little bit of a down on the population. Paying attention to that to see if there's a problem or not. And can we immediately see people walking? Yeah, we can. Can immediately see people walking. That's great. Traffic flow, 83%. So we were at 80,000 and traffic flow was 83%. We're at 100,000 almost, traffic flow is 83%. So most likely if it gets up to the 103, 104 that the game started out with, or that the load game started out with, it should maintain. We need some water. There is a need for commercial. We'll let it go for a little bit. I'll be back. All right, we've crossed 100,000. Look at that. And traffic is still at 83%. Doing great. There's a little bit of a buildup here on this road, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a 6-laner as well to help. And some of it has to do with people walking and covering up, keeping, not here, of course, because there's the elevated paths, but over here, there's people walking, and that kind of affects a little bit of the traffic flow. And I will make a quick point or a quick tip. You don't really need to do 6 lanes for the most part, but don't do the 2 lanes. Don't do the 2 lanes. You can set up everything pretty much with 4 lanes, and that way it gives you room if you need to in certain strategic places to do 6-lane. Though it's not needed very often. I've of course done it a few times, but of course the majority of the city has a regular 4 lanes. The only time that I do 2 lanes is if it's something like this, right? That's a 2-lane because it's a dead end, right? It is not going to really have hardly any traffic through it. Another 2-lane right here, right? It's not going to have a lot of traffic. But you want to do the 4 lanes, and that way you can upgrade in strategic places where it looks like for one reason or another that the traffic has really built up in that spot. Major industry demand. Wow. So I think that's good. Are there any intersection signs here? There shouldn't be. Good. Good. Alright, goal is to get to 104,000. Oh, look at that. Is this a right turn only lane? Nope. There we go. And it is just stuck. Wow. Oh! I'm laughing because the reason why there's so many people coming here and they're going to hit this and come around because they may be trying to go over here. And I never connected up the exit ramps. We can find out for sure. Oh, man. Routes. If I click on this. There. Some, of course, go right. Some go here. Some come down. Yeah, like some come right here. Those guys could exit off here. For the most part, they're staying there, though. So it probably won't have a big impact. But let me create this here. And these are too close together, so I'm going to have to move this one. Good. There's the lane change spot right there. All right, let's hit play. Are there anybody using it? Yeah, there's people using it. Oh yeah, because some of them would have come here and taken a right here. Now they're going to come here and take a right here. Otherwise, they were coming over here. Take a right here. Okay. We'll see if this starts to flow at all. Oh my god. Whoa. That's pretty serious. That's pretty serious. This is going to cause a problem for the traffic. That's pretty bad. You know, there's nobody crossing in front of it because we've got the paths. And these are highways. They don't cross highways. Industry is maxed out here. And it shouldn't really be any larger. Next batch of industry should be on the exact opposite side. So you got industry on the west, southeast, and so the next set of industry should be right here. Give these people places to work. Oh, look at that. It's kind of dissipated, hasn't it? Just took some time. Traffic does ebb and flow, so you give it a little bit of time. It'll be a little bit scary for a moment. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. One to 2. Look at that. Cleared that up. Okay, let's take a look. Anything else? 84% at 103,000. What's going on here? Oh. There's a lot of people walking. So, let's go ahead and make the path. There we go. Put it where people are walking to help make it easier. You know, kind of going in the same direction as the sidewalks that they're really walking a lot on rather than this way. Great. And let's tell them to not use the ground crosswalks, but use the elevated ones. There we go. Good. Do we see any other hot spots? Oh, look at that. This road is being used. And are people walking? Wow, look at that. Yep. Great. Yeah, people are coming out this way too. Excellent. Remember this spot? This spot was packed. It's empty. Because a lot of people are coming down this way to get out. Diffuse and disperse. 103,000. Yeah, let's do some paths right here. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought something kind of messed up right there. I think that's good. There we go. And we're really close. Don't walk on the ground pathways or crosswalks. I should help that red. That's fine. It's fine. Look at that. Yep, that's getting a lot of use. Those new on-ramps and off-ramps. Is this a right turn only? Oh yeah, it is. I think I set that up early on. Oh, here's a left turn only. Yeah. Oh, look. I was looking to see if anybody's using this path, and one person did. Here we go. Are we there? 104,000. Pause. Haven't looked at the traffic yet. Yes! Gained 24,000 people in a short period of time. And what happened to the traffic? No change. If you design the layout well, and if you design the roads well, you can keep on growing your city and maintain good traffic flow. Now, obviously, as the city gets more and more dense, it will have an impact on the traffic flow, so you've got to be cognizant of that as you build out the layout. So again, it's not like all the industry should be built right here. No. Some of it should be built right here for the demand that exists, and a little bit more commercial right here. Yeah, a little bit more commercial right there. A little bit more commercial right here. This whole office area should have a little bit more commercial and even residential here. And then, like I mentioned before, you can put another section right here, commercial, residential. They'll like to be close to where they work. And then, of course, this highway should be extended and come on right up and connect into this. So, city is the most profitable that I've seen it, 65,000 earning a week. Traffic is at 83%. The unemployment rate is at 42, which you'll see that when there's the Hadron Collider. You'll see that when there's the Hadron Collider. But obviously, easy fix for that. Right before, when I finished it up, it was like around 10%. And the easy fix for that is the industry can be placed right here, and then putting in another section right here with some offices. There's a lot of space right here to put some offices. There's space here because this was pretty noisy to put in offices, and here as well. So that can be, of course, addressed pretty easily. But with the Hadron Collider, you'll notice that the unemployment will be a little bit tricky to get it down to like the normal 3 to 4% that you see, but it's pretty easy to do. So that's good. That was a really nice experiment to see if there's going to be really a lot of issues with the traffic flow once it got up to 104,000. So I hope you enjoyed the City Skylines, City Fix, Traffic Fix. Call it part 3. Call it an epilogue. Hopefully it. So we did some more traffic fixing. We did some more traffic management, and didn't really have to do much more on the city layout. It was just being patient and letting the city grow. So of course, there was a couple of 4-lane roads that needed to be expanded to 6-lane. Couple of industry that was expanded. Another highway intersection placed. A couple of paths, so that's great. And the next phase is what I mentioned. Building out more of the industry and office space. Not too much industry. It's importing only 2544, so a small industry section to begin with, and then a lot more office space here and here and here until there's demand for residential. All right. I do live stream. The schedule is in the description below. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Twitter simultaneously. You can watch them whichever one you want. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you didn't like it, you can hit the dislike button. And if you'd like to support me more, smash that subscribe or follow button. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.